Alrighty. So, are you ready? I gotta know. This is one I'm not good at. Can you take a guess? Do you know what it is from that? Do you know yet? Howdy. It's time, boys and girls. You know what we're about to do. It's the only way to play it. I'm not very good at this one, but you know what we're gonna do? Get our sword out. And then slash it. Everybody knows. Hell yeah. It's time. Oh yeah. Splashing. Spinning in the boot. Right? I'm not as good as the master himself, but I put in my time. I put in my Gaiden time. Oh no, I missed the blue. There was no buzz. No buzz. Not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself. Yes, this is my Halloween costume. What do you think? What do you think? You think we'll get through it? It's a tough one. It's a toughie. I just slash everything, give or take. You know, some things you don't want to slash. You don't want a bad weapon. But it doesn't really matter. Yep. It's such a good game, though. So, sometimes you can do this. Oh, I didn't get the bat. Sometimes you can bash off that bat there. Just slashing, slashing, slashing. Slashing. It is a run where I'll be dying a lot, as you can imagine. I don't know which one of these is bad. There's the bad one. Don't want that item. I don't think we want this either. Oh yeah, we do want that. Don't we? Don't we, don't we, don't we? Yeah, this is where the game picks it up a little bit right here. Not a whole lot. You can still do a little bit of tricks here and there. Gotta hold down. If you don't hold down, you'll get bad stuff. You'll get things you don't want. You can do a frame perfect drop down there, but most of the time I get the frame perfect death, so I don't go for it. I'm still a beginner, as Sensei would say, but it's a fun game. I figured, why not do it the right way? Am I right? So, we can't get this bat skip every time, but sometimes we can. We always just go for it. I used to be a little better at it. It's one of the only skips I used to do, and now I'm a little bit better at the game in general, but I can't do a bat skip. So, you win some, you lose some. This guy, I was never very good at that, but it makes it a little bit easier if you are just going fast the entire time. This is a spooky one, because you don't want to hit that. That's the wrong item. If you get that, then it makes your boss fight harder. Because you want the... I can't get it. I'm not the best Ninja Gaidener, I often miss jumps like that one. I miss little things here and there. But it's still a fun one. Yeah. I never was good at the bat skip, and I don't know why. But this is part 1 of the Ninja Gaiden collection. We have to do Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 3. And we are doing Ninja Gaiden 1 today. And only today, boys and girls. Never again. Never again. Oh! Yeah, see? I'm definitely not the best. I fall for dumb little things in this game. But I can beat it. So, that's good. Oh, I'm dead. We gotta get back in the track. Back in the swing of things. This jump is much harder to do once you don't have the whirly-bird move. So normally I don't die anywhere until stage 5, actually. Stage 5 is where I really start to bite it. Or is it stage 6 or stage 5? I think it's stage 6 is where I really start kicking myself in the ass. So I think normally you just do that, and then I think maybe you can walk off? I don't know. I normally, like I said, when I play this, I just go for it over and over again, and eventually get it, and then I'm happy. Because any play I do of this is normally just practice play. So I always go for all the tricks and just save state beforehand when I play this game. And then I go until I get the trick, and then I keep going. So once we get to stage 6, that's the one where I might be done with, you know? It happens. And then when we come back, we can do even better next time. Jump over him. And just spin my Nimpo this time, instead of dicking around and saving. Not a very good one. But yeah, that's how close we were. Normally I just blast through it, but it's better just to get that Nimpo, get that spinny slash, cut right through. This is another stopping point for me, so to speak. In the next level, what is there? There is the ice. This is the Bob Ross stage, as he likes to call it. And himself. So I'm just going for a simple little completion of this game. Nothing too special. No big old tricks. I think this is this the Fire Guy stage? I can never remember. So oftentimes I miss the fire thing, but it's okay because there is a spare right here. You can always grab that and shoot that up. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. I just wanted that Nimpo. But it's okay. This is a tricky jump for some people. That one. Gotta just slash right before him. This is another tricky guy, because you can shoot, you want to jump right there. At least if you're a noob like me, you want to just jump right there. Doesn't really matter if you take that hit. This boss is pretty easy. You don't want that weapon. That's the last thing you want, is that guy down there. So, now we should be able to make this drop. Got back from smoking and you came back to what you didn't know you were gonna get. Oh no! Oh no! I can't do the quick kill. Howdy. I can't do the quick kill on him, which is I think it's like a fire. You got to do it in the air. What is it? Fire slash. It's like fire slash, or fire slash fire, something or other. That is a good one right there. That is a 10 Nimpo over on the side, I believe, or is it 20 Nimpo that comes in every box. So we're just gonna dick around with these guys. I often, you'll notice I do practice doing down slashes all the time. So if you ever see me pushing down when I like jump and then down like that, it's because I'm always practicing my down slashes for when I have the spin move, in which case you always have to, of course, boost me over there. Thank you. So this normally starts off with like a you jump, fire, fire, but I can't do that. I'm not very good at it. I don't. Oh. Normally I get that right there, because you can move and hit him with the fire. I'm actually really bad with this boss. This is this one, and I think the golem. Oh, never mind. This one and the golem gives me a lot of trouble. And it's something I practiced a little bit. I haven't really put any time into it. And the golem boss, where it's the two golems, that one I also just haven't put any time into the levels and to beating them, because I always just play this game for fun. I play it for funsies. I don't think I'm ever gonna be as good as the master himself. So I just always just dick around. It's a fun game. It's one of the few NES games, I think, that just blows a lot of whatchamacallums, blows a lot of SNES games out of the water. This one does. It's just so precise, and it does look like a lot of green garbage back there, but they do such a good job of using the color palette that the NES offered to create wonderful, wonderful sprites. And cutscenes, beautiful, beautiful cutscenes. So this is one I'm bad at. I'm bad at this stage. I don't really practice it because I get through it, but I don't get through it optimally. Is my kicker, and I would like to get better at it, but this is one of those games where it takes a lot of time. I got that info, and you don't actually want to get this, you know, this little star. I always think it's cool that it does the throw animation, even if you don't have an info for it. But I'm gonna get that, just to make this part a little bit easier. Spinning and winning. Slicing on the dust. I like that jump. Normally I get it. So we're just gonna go up here. And I'm not very good at this part, but I do like it. It's always best to get that. And we're gonna go up and grab this info. And I can't remember. Nope, we don't want that. That's a wrong weapon. So in Russian, we have no power-ups? Wow. I used to play the game that way, though, believe it or not. I wasn't good at getting the power-ups or the info, so I always just let myself eat shit. Oh, this guy's gonna drop down here. I waited too long, so you gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Just like so. I can never remember. Ooh, wasting an info there. I can never remember what any of those flames are. It's my problem with this game, is I don't remember which ones I need and which ones I don't. And normally, I don't know, is this an info? No, that's a shuriken. Yeah, I don't think I want that. But it doesn't really matter. I almost made it to the golem boss with... Ooh, I like doing this skip. It's my favorite one. That's health. I didn't need to get it, but we got it anyway. And I normally end up with fire. If I... Ooh, we got a good hammer, bro. He didn't trick me. There's a good... You can actually boost off of one of these guys, but I don't like doing it. I like going like that. Because I'm obviously not good. I'm not going to be able to get that info now. It's okay. It's a-okay. It doesn't really do much. It's better just to mash. Whoa. Come on, golems. I can only hit him in the back. It's the only place where it does damage. So oftentimes this boss fight kills me because I don't come in with spin slash. and it just wrecks me. But we should be okay right here. Gonna let this guy bounce. Like I said, this is the fight that I just never learned, because if you screw up and you don't have your correct move that you want, your spin slash, this boss fight just takes ages. I think even Marcus himself is just like, yeah, just if you get in there, just stinks without it. You always want it. Maybe. I'm okay at this game. Ooh, Swest. Hey, this one's got this tricky guy. This guy always gives me trouble. Normally I just run right at him and throw the star, and I get lucky. But I don't deserve to get lucky. Whoa, whoa, guy. I always think this is the end level jump, and it never is. And this guy always gives me trouble and knocks me off the stage, so... And normally I just go for it, but I got spooked there. You gotta wait for this bat. Otherwise we'll do this. But, oh, I thought I was gonna wrap. Thought I was gonna wrap the screen. Have a fantastic rest of your eve, as I try and beat Ninja Gaiden. And I hope to be done with this by the time you get back. Got him. What is the hard jump here? Let's do this one. Can't remember what I do to get past it. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. You always want to keep moving. Because I am fucked now. I saw that coming a mile away. Pulling the trigger a little early there. But yeah, this is when it gets a little tricky for me. Is this one. And it's mostly because if you make one little mistake, you're not moving forward anymore, and it sets the whole rhythm of the game up. Right there. That's what I normally get him with. And this guy normally we get on the rundown. I normally do this. I didn't throw my shuriken. I didn't throw my shuriken. Jump it, even though you don't need to. You can just hold the jump button and push left, right, left, right. There's a bird boost there, too. Or a boost of some sort. Hey, it's the bat. But I still got hit. I don't know that skip anymore. Do you jump early? Jump late. And then I have to hope that the section, what is it, in 6-3, with the mummy, I gotta hope that I can get past that. And hope that I get past the first section of the boss. Because I got the second and third part down really well, but the first part is the one that always gives me trouble. Because I don't get there with the spin slash. guy. Calm down. Yeah, 5-2. Who's at this? I can never remember where the game starts really kicking me in the balls. But I got the spin slash, and if we make it all the way through this level without dying, will that just be the most grand thing ever? No spin, stand still, and jump. Traverse this. Oh, we really want to get a crouch or a canceled slash there. Get out of here, you. Get out of here, you. What are you doing? Quit spinning around. Alright. I know what you want. There you go. You're teaching me to do it over. Spawn him in. Jump up. Crouch slash. Spin the bird. Whoa. Normally I don't get hit by those. We're gonna have a bad time on this one. Oh. Waste some info. Get hit by a hammer, bro. Get that health. And here's another tricky section. You have to go up and down. And I can't do the lemon drop or the gates, so I do it that way. That's the scrub way. I do it the scrub way. Normally I have about full health when I enter this place, so... No, it's okay though. Because this is my nightmare of a level. Jetpack ninjas, all sorts of shit coming at you. This is another place where I die a lot. Right here, I wait for the bat, spin slash to get the timing right, and then jump up that guy. That's how I always learned. That's how I always learned to do it. Hopefully we dodge that bird. There we do. Oh, we got the wrong weapon though. It's okay. We're gonna die here, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna die there. It should start me right there, right? It's actually very rare that I die at this particular spot, so I'm not used to dying there at all. Because the end is right here, and you just have to slash him, and then you're up, and then it gives you a health refill for this guy, but normally you just want to bzz and get him. So we're gonna go, we have to walk up, and we gotta slash like crazy at his legs. Uh-oh. You killed my father. Alright. This is where the real game begins. Right here. Like that. Spinning kick guy. Grab that, kick that, jump to that, jump this, kick that. Wait. Cut. Kick. Cut. Duck. We don't want that, it's a spin slash. Most people like to conserve info though, but I think it's easier if you do that. Ninpo. Jump, ninpo. Much easier if you come to this section with a star instead of the spin slash. You just kind of know. I'm not good at this part. I actually hate this part. This is my run ender. This room. It is gonna start me back at 6-2. But this is my run ender. Oh, guy. Don't come back. Missed that jump. So, this guy, I just can't figure out how to get him, to be completely honest. Without a weapon, I don't know how you're supposed to get him. And normally I have a weapon, so slash, walk forward, slash, and one more, slash. Now we have the spin slash and 39. So, you can quick jump up there, but it doesn't load the rest of the line until you push it over. This is another tricky section for me. You don't want any of those things up there. You gotta walk forward, and then you slash that, hit that, do that, and jump up. So this is really bad, what we got going on right here. So we're gonna try and... Oh no, that's bad. So we almost made it to the hard section, the mummy with the spin slash, and that would have been really good. We got past that, but unfortunately, I did it. So we do have that right there. Hey, we got him. I don't know a good way to do that though. Oh, normally that guy doesn't spawn. Maybe I gotta slash the first one. Slash the first one. Oh yeah, two of those guys come if you don't kill that first one. Okay. Yeah, once you die, it throws off the rhythm of the game. You gotta keep them nice strong. Good strong like the bracelet. Oh, missed that. But we can get it the second go round. And this is the one that gets me too. You gotta jump, you gotta basically neutral jump. Cut the first guy. Or if you got spin slash, you'll be okay. Or if you got a shuriken, you should be okay. So here comes up. Slash that. I'm gonna go for this bonus info down here. Bonus info. Oh. Go, 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 go. There he is. I was wondering why he showed up early. Yeah, that's good. That allows us to go through there and there. Oh, that's bonus info right there, too. I don't know if I pulled off a slash cancel or if I spun on it. Oh, doesn't matter. Stop one little step too early on that. Yeah, we made it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I jumped too early. That's the tough one. After that, it's pretty much smooth sailing, I think. There is that tricky section at the end, where there's a bunch of enemies and a bunch of wrong items. But it's no big deal. We'll be able to handle it. Don't worry. So when we do that, I think it spawns 3. His bullet was just below the spin because I went too slow, so it knocked me back. That happens quite a bit to me. It's not an uncommon occurrence, to be honest. Too early. Oh, too early. Too early, too early. I didn't pull out my sword, so I had a little bit of a delay on the slash. You always want to pull out your sword at the start of levels of this. Everything I learned from the master. Watched his guide, and now I too can beat Ninja Gaiden. So if you ever wanted to beat this game, go watch Arcus's guide. If you ever thought, man, I'd be the coolest if I could beat Ninja Gaiden, everyone would be one of, be my friend. It's true. Everyone will want to be your friend if you can beat Ninja Gaiden. That jetpack ninja scared me. That jetpack ninja scared me. I'm doing terrible now. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll pick it back up. This bat's gonna troll me. I'm running. Fuck that shit. So if you slash early enough, you do catch him. Oh, that's okay. That's A-okay. We take what we can get here. We take what we can get. Because this is a real killer. It's either you take a lot of damage in this game, you damage boosting, or you take no damage. Or you're not damaging enemies. You know? You can do that too if you want. You can just run past everything. Flip. So we don't want to get hit by that. But we do, in fact, want to do that. That gets you past there. That's what I normally do. So I said, you either take lots of damage in this game or you're taking no damage. That's how it seems to go for me. Oh, do we start at 6-2? Right here? Yeah, we did. It's been a while. Yeah, this is the hard part. Like right here is where I get confused. I lose all focus. I lose my cool. Because it's kind of like this is the end rush. Sometimes that guy comes down here and hits me. But we do, if we lose on the final boss, there's health up here, I believe. But it's been so long, and I can't remember. There's also another spin slash. I want to die here real quick, actually. Yeah, I'm whispering on purpose. I'm doing this run as a bad purpose. So we do have a spin slash down here. That's what I wanted to come see. Normally I wouldn't do that. That was me just literally running over there suicidally. Because I don't think I can do this next part. I want a game over right here. I want a game over right here. Because I am not good, you see. But it does spawn me right here. I know because this is where I died a lot when I was first practicing this game. So for my sake, should we go for it? I feel like we need the spin slash. And it is just a little quick jump away. I don't know. I have no story. I became one with the ninja a long time ago, and he shared me some of the secrets, and I'm hoping to become a Ninja Gaiden myself someday. That's a really tricky jump for me. I misjudge it when I'm planning out the spin slash, but now we obviously don't have spin slash, so this is the stinky doo-doo route. You still have to jump. Ooh, I almost got hit by the bird. I want to get hit by the bird because half the time the bird saves me actually, but this is the tricky jump for me, as in like this is the one that always gets me. Like I'll be going fine, I'll get through the entire game up until this point, and it's either this room or the famous mummy, if you know what I'm talking about. The world famous mummy that you pretty much can't get past smoothly unless you have the spin slash. But we want this spin slash. It's pretty much worth it in most cases to game over until you can get the spin slash back. We don't want that, that's the wrong item. We can do this, jump this, spin, spin right there, and duck under him. Oh no, I made it. Oh, but I didn't do my second spin slash. I was so excited that I made that jump that I didn't tap. That's it. Go right back to this. And jump over. So ah, did they? They thought Ninja Gaiden was too easy because they played it all the time. That makes sense. You know, you put a couple of minutes into this game, put a hot minute or two into it, and it starts flowing like butter. It, honest to God, does. It just starts flowing. You get in the zone, and you just tippity tap, spin and boom. I'm gonna get hit. Oh, there we go. And this is the final room. Oh. It's a tricky one to get across with your health like this, because if you get spun like that, you might as well let them get you. And I don't have the spin slash. What? Oh, I screwed that up. Yeah, you really gotta practice this. And here's the thing. If I'm lucky, this is gonna kill me, and I'm gonna go... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Aw, man. We almost got a fucking perfect boss. Fuck, man. Oh, well. You can't win them all. And it stinks. This is going to, this just sucks because, I have 0 lives. So, this guy, he's tricky. He gets me with his fireballs. I think he gets everyone with his fireballs. But there's the first one. That's okay. That's okay for casual. And fuck it. We're on to the final guy. Oh. I didn't know his name. That's fine. And that is what Arcus taught me about playing Ninja Gaiden. He taught me to be good. And I hope you enjoyed that. That is part 1 of 3 of the Ninja Gaiden Trilogy. Some of the most ball-busting games, and we're gonna be fucking them up. Why? Because our boys teach us well. Thank you, Arcus. If you don't know who Arcus is, go check him out. He's an amazing runner. He has the world record of that game. And I love that game. That's one of the few NES games. That's one of the few NES games that I think is phenomenal. I think it's so good. It's so good when you say, hey, you suck at him? Thank you so much. And that is my, as I said, Halloween stream. That is my, thank you so much. And if you look at this guy, you just gotta do the, you just gotta be really good at doing the, you gotta do down and B together to do, to spin and boom and slice and dice. I was thinking about doing this stream during the day. Do you think I should do a restream of this one tomorrow or the next day? The only reason I can beat that as well as I can is because a long time ago, actually, a long time ago I had this, I basically had an argument with somebody, and they challenged me to beat this game, and I did. And ever since then, nobody gives me shit. No, it had to do with the Dark Souls argument, where it was something to do with what game was the hardest in the Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, or Bloodborne. You think so? Okay, I'll do it again then. This has been the first ode to Arcus, and the next one will be a ode to Arcus 2, Ninja Gaiden 2, and that'll be coming later. The reason I split them up is because people know that these games are hard, and it's hard. This shit is hard. You know how many hours I spent? You asked my girlfriend how many hours I spent Ninja Gaiden it. Just as practice, and she was like, you can beat the game, like, why are you waiting? And it's like, no, I want to beat this game. I want to beat it, like, I beat that game quicker than I beat that shitty old bucket game, didn't I? What was the time on that even? That was pretty good. Maybe I should have hit my timer there. I doubt many people can actually, like, what was that, 3 game over? Ninja Gaiden? I know a lot of people play it because it's so hard, but okay, that was my original plan, was to do it when he was going. But, you know, I just had it, boiling. You know how I say I don't like NES games? I had to do it, because, I had to do it, because I love the game. I think the game's great. I think the game is great. Game over. Well, now that we're through with that, let's get back on track, shall we? I think I did the whisper well, and I could have maybe done a little bit more spinning and booming.